Dating rules, approaches, scenarios, ideas, sample scripts, questions, flirting tips, role-playing, conversations, and comebacks to use. Part 3 of 3. Number 6. Second, third, and fourth dates are great for activities, which I'll recommend a few later on in this section. If you're ready to go on your second, third, or fourth date, get active and do something together like couples do. Go to the museum or an outdoor art festival. Go hiking in a group. Never alone on first dates. Trust no one, suspect everyone. Go hit some golf balls or some putt-putt golf. Walk around downtown where you live and check out all the shops and restaurants that you probably never checked out before. Do something active. Get on your feet and off your butts, backs, or sides. Laying down, watching TV, watching a movie, which leads to rump in the hay. Yeah, hump in the hay or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So for second, third, and fourth dates, those are great for activities, outside, outdoors, during the day. And if you want to do something at night, like an event, hey, there's a party happening, who knows? That's what I'm talking about, activities. Number 7, follow up each date with a phone call, text, and or a new Zoom call. Solidify that good time you just had that day with a quick communication, if just to say, hey, I had a really great time with you today. What shall we do next? The more you can turn the other person's attention away from looking elsewhere for a new dating prospect that might be hitting them up on their side, the better. Turn their attention inward by keeping the communication going. Now, don't love bomb them. You know what I'm talking about? Don't love bomb them and send too many messages and texts or call them too many times. Yikes. No. No one likes this. Just 1 to 3 sentences or so via text or a quick call to share your thoughts about the great day you had is all that's needed. Plus, you both want to remain approachable in the sense that you're not pushing the other person away with your constant texting, but rather leaving room for the other person to chime in, chase you down, communicate with you right back. Dating and mating is a dance in which no dancing partner should be too overbearing or smothering in their communications with you. Instead, each person plays their equal role in sharing this new dance at getting to know someone. Number 8, don't do things that are uninviting, bothersome, a nuisance, troubling, invasive, scary, creepy, or weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure with all that new excitement and relationship energy brewing with you that you'd want to surprise the other person by showing up at their house unexpectedly. I've had that happen. Without any invitation and without notice. No. Don't do anything of the sort. Keep your distance. Go where you're invited. And when. Do when you're asked. In all, be smart, be wise, be respectful, take it slow, let things progress naturally between you both. Don't rush things. I've only seen bad news happen when you do. Don't blow a good thing when you've got it. Watch your mouth. Don't say things you shouldn't be saying. Keep your urges button-lipped, if you know what I'm saying. Again, watch your mouth. Keep this in mind until you are in a relationship, because right now, you're still strangers and you are acquaintances. Acquaintances still respect each other like strangers. They don't do relationship-type, deep, intimate talk and activities quite yet. Number 9, is it time to get serious? Is it time to DTR, define the relationship? How many dates have you been on so far? How many phone calls, Zoom calls, texts, and other forms of communication have you experienced with this new potential love of your life? Maybe it's time to define the relationship. And this is again after several dates that could span over a month or 2 or 3. When you do, no one's obligated to get married or share financial records or move into the other person's home. That's nuts. Instead, here's how you might pop the question. So, how do you like hanging out together? Pause and listen to their response. I really like you, and I like us. I'd like you to know that I'm willing to turn off my online dating profile, not see, date, call, or talk to any other dating prospects, because, we met on a dating app, so I got to turn that stuff off. But I'm actually interested in spending more time with you and seeing you if you wanted the same as me. What do you think about that? Listen for their response and then nudge them to tell you more. And what else do you like about little old me and us hanging out together? Pause, listen, and respond simply. So, if you like hanging out with me, and I like hanging out with you, then maybe what should we do? Go steady? I'd like to see where this goes with you and I. I think we might have something. How's that sound to you? If their response resembles anything close to, I'd like that too, then smile, look into each other's eyes, and seal the deal with a kiss. Why not? And number 10, from here, let nature and the universe tell you both what's next and when it's right to get even closer. Wow. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? It's time, isn't it? We should make this first time very special. I have some ideas. Do you have some ideas, or do you want to hear mine first? Not one person after his or her at this point with conversations like that. It's not one person after his or her own desires or urges. No, but a duo team of two people coming together as one. Yeah. So what do you think about those 10 stages of the dating process? Because basically there's a dozen zillion ways to go about that first date. Absolutely. All I wanted to do was give you a framework, sort of a sequence as to how you could control the dating process for that first date so it's safe and it's informative to the max. And then what do you do on the second, third, and fourth dates? It isn't about getting closer and, doing the whole Netflix thing with the cuddling under the blankets. Not quite yet. It's about activities that couples do. So it's like, do we get along like a couple would? Can we do couples activities? And then as we get closer, it's like, wow, I want to see you again. I really like spending time with you. Well, that's the beginning of two people coming together and spending that quality time as one unit in love. There you go.